like to welcome all commanders to this facility. Please ensure you complete all docking procedures within the allocated time. Access to docking facilities requires flight
Confirmed, Commander.
Looking forward to kicking back for a few hours before we head back out on a new run.
oxygen scrubbers or something?
Just enough station framework to build a small city.
And here I thought you were just building chairs and tables.
Just drop off my payload and bring out with me. These new colonies are eating up supplies like crazy.
Tell me about it. I really have time to grab everything before I get going.
At least the way out that easy. We're staying on for a different construction
But it's when you have to work on a bunch of atmospheric processes that really use it. Don't you? That smell sticks to me.
Control, we are on our way. Preparing to jump. See you in the lab, Commanders.
Come back soon, Commander. Safe travels. Stand by for ship change.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for coming by. Today is March 27th, 2025. I hope you having a good day. If not, it's gonna get better. Welcome to the stream. Oh, that's everybody snoring. I'm thinking about making a check-in, a daily check-in, challenge point reward, and I'll use the snore sound for it. Oh. Ooh, Barton with the support with the 45 months chat showing some love immediately, or you are banned from society. So Twitch is having 35% off subs, bundles. So yeah. Can I? Let me get the exact verbiage so I can pin a message on that. We are doing our final end of the month push for our goalathon. We're at 56% towards our monthly goal. Any help you can provide will be great. Coffee.com/Buona. Also, you can help with Twitch subs, bits, and all kinds of good stuff like that. Where are the bundles? Where are the bundles? Today, ooh, David kicking it off with some support chat. Show him some love with the $5 subways at that Subway. Thank you so much, David, for the support, man. Congratulations to Victor 0689, Sycamore Blackthorn, Major Postal, Nubiachi, and Frayed Nerves. Congratulations. You won. Awesome, man. Thanks for that support. We're almost at the hype train, too. Where is... Can they give me like a message somewhere? I can't find it. Where's the link for this 35% thing? Maybe Zach has it. Thank you, David. Appreciate you, man. Me and David did some Monster Hunter in the last night. Bobbing some mobs, bumping some mons and some huns. Okay, just like, how is it that stuff ain't working? I was trying to get a Pierce gem, term and condition. Okay. Do they have like a FAQ? Oh, it's a link from when you get the gifts. Okay. Do they have a FAQ somewhere? Discount applies. Discount applies to only a tier 1 single month community gift subscription bundles of 5 or more. And channels that have opted in the site-wide promotion discount sub prices cannot be combined with sponsored subscriptions, offers, or discounts. Now applicable to already purchased gift sub bundles. Offers, so 5 or more. All right. So it's 35% off. Let me type this. 35% off gifted sub bundles of 5 or more subs. Help me out this month. Thanks. There we go. Pin that one instead. There we go. It's good through March 31st. Ooh, that's when my subathon ends, or my goalathon ends. Haha. Haha.
I cannot do that as the keybind has not been configured.
Haha.
Invalid command from this panel, Commander. Select a module from the blueprint list first.
Haha.
Invalid command from this panel, Commander.
Haha.
Select a module from the blueprint list first.
Haha.
Invalid
even bring
command
up
from this
Twitch's
panel,
tweet,
Commander.
Twitter.
Select a module from the blueprint list
It's
first.
so sad. Like I tried to do x.com/Twitch and it just wouldn't load. I'm getting that all day. I think they're getting DDoS. Haha. You keep saying thinking I'm saying hide cap, hide HUD.
I cannot do that as the keybind has not been configured.
Yeah, they're getting DDoS. Pretty sure of it. Thank you, David, man. And also thank you, Barton, for the gifted or the resub. Appreciate you guys. This hype train is ending, or the opportunity for it is ending, but we'll have more opportunity tonight. I'll be live for 8 hours roughly. I keep getting reload when using Vivaldi. Yeah, it's broken. It's very broken. So tonight we're going to do a little bit of Elite Dangerous things. We got some colonization hauling to do. And our war is still broken, so we're going to just not do that until it fixes itself. I think the BGS tick is going to happen in a couple hours. So we're just going to do some colonization here. Oh, we're at 12% now. Awesome. We'll do some colonization over here. And I guess I'll move some CMM composites or some steel or something like that. Yeah. Get this colonization underway. Over at Antilles sector, FW-W, C1-A. And then after we do some colonization hauling for a bit, we're going to do some Magic the Gathering Arena. Kind of the prep for tomorrow's Magic the Gathering Community Night, which is going to be at 8 p.m. Yeah. And then upcoming, I think the 31st is on Sunday. When is the 31st? We're going to be switching to our official schedule. It's on Monday. Starting on March 31st, we're going to be switching to a structured schedule, semi-structured schedule, where we're going to do different types of games each day. We're going to have 2 Elite Dangerous streams per week. And then we're going to have a simulator day on Monday, where we do either flight sim, truck sim, or iRacing, racing sim. Thursday is going to be kind of like a free-for-all day, where I do a new game or I do a revisit. I got a bunch of games in mind that I wanted to go back and do revisiting. Maybe I can try to finish some unfinished games. A lot of live service games that I play have updates, so this is an opportunity to go back. Like Once Human is one, No Man's Sky, of course. Just going back and doing all this stuff. And then Friday we'll have that's our second Elite Angerous day. Then we got our community night, Magic the Gathering community night, 8 p.m. And then Saturday is going to be Monster Hunter Wilds for the first half, and then the second half is going to be single player Saturday, starting with Fallout New Vegas, which I'm going to try my best to finish that game. So as we finish these games on Saturday, we're going to rotate them out. Same thing with Thursday. So Thursdays and Saturdays are going to be like kind of new things, whereas Monday is going to be a staple simulator day. Tuesday is going to be pretty much all Elite Angerous, unless things change, and they will. And then Friday is going to be Elite Angerous up until the Magic Community Night. Yeah. So what I'm doing right now is kind of a rehearsal for Fridays. So we're going to start with some Elite Dangerous stuff, and then we're gonna kind of flip over to Magic after a bit of that stuff. Yeah. My goals here, and I should have been recording. I think I got room to record now. My goals today in Elite Dangerous is just do some colonization and maybe dive into some back into power play. I've been slacking on the power play. Space Khaleesi wants me to do stuff, so I got to do stuff for Space Khaleesi and stuff. Oh, I want to show you guys this. I was thinking about getting this. Where is it at? Dang it, I saw it on Twitter. Twitter's being DDoS right now. Oh, wait, it loaded. Okay. I found this. Hold on, I'm showing you. So I've been going back and forth about possibly doing like an avatar or a PNG tuber or a VTuber thing. Just my face melted and I don't have a face anymore. And I love this thing here. It's the repo avatar. This is downright perfect. And it's free. I don't know if the PNG Tuber VTuber stuff is free that it works with, but the model is free. I think this is probably the most adorable VTuber thing I've seen in a while. So this is great. I think it uses like this tutorial here talks about VC face or something. I don't know. There's probably some pay software that it'll work with. I don't think it'll work with all free stuff. But yeah, Muppet Buona. Muppet Buona. We won't talk about that. I gotta pull out the Ben Affleck photo for Muppet Buona. We won't discuss that. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. But yeah, I'm thinking about getting that. Because I don't want to necessarily have like an anime character or your typical VTuber model. That don't fit my personality at all. So that right there could work. Or I could just do like a sound wave or something. I don't know. Anyway, let me change to the Buona Boat LLC U-Haul. We'll get space trucking and talk about what's happening in the news and what's happening around the world and in the world of gaming. Because Atomfall's out. Did you guys know that? Atomfall came out. And I cheated a little bit and I watched a review of it. It was a short review of it. And I'm kind of leaning towards skipping it for now. It's a kind of a short game. It's not that long. Which is good for single player Saturday. I think it's going to be probably going to be ideal. Probably going to be ideal for single player Saturday.
Shields offline.
I don't know, man. What about the blue smiley face? We could go back to that. I'd have to dig up the assets, but I don't own Adobe Character Animator anymore. I don't pay for that suite anymore. So, nah. Or we can make something new with it. The blue face worked. It really, I stopped using it because at the time I was doing single PC streaming. And it ate a lot of resources to bring up Adobe Character Animator, it was a really good piece of software though. Oh, I don't have my sound up. It was a really good piece of software. It just ate a lot of resources.
Goodbye, Commander. May your journey be swift.
May your face be swift.
Commander Buona, you are clear for departure. Watch the skies. Appreciate your visit, Commander. Always helps to keep the crew on their toes. Safe.
Yeah, so Atomfall is out. There's a bunch of people playing this game called Schedule 1 or Schedule I don't know what it is. It's basically a drug dealer simulator.
Body mean as a
Looks
5
like a
in the
meme game
system
more than
has remaining
anything.
biological scans of interest to you, Commander. We can make around
I don't have much
31.61
interest
million
in it,
credits
honestly.
scanning 7 of 7 species there.
Yeah, definitely a meme game. Yeah.
No reference point to calculate a bearing, Commander.
Today's cruise includes some delightful views. Our flight attendants are on hand with full details.
Okay. I've had it. I'm sorry, chat. I tried. This voice attack profile for ED Copilot, if I cough and it's still thinking I'm saying stuff, I can't live like this. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not doing that. Let me restart voice attack. We're not going down this path. I'm sorry. I'm so sick of me going and it's like, we can't find any avocados in this sector, Captain.
And don't forget, this liner is in the top 1%.
Just when I just sniff. What do you mean? you want to go to the system. I don't have that key bound. Yeah, that's stopping now. Until I can massage that profile and make it,
I successfully
make it
loaded.
better.
All systems go.
I can't. I've had it. My patience is gone with that nonsense. It's so disruptive too. Supposed to be helping me, not disrupting me. Yeah. It's making me self-conscious of how I'm talking, and I don't want to do that while I'm streaming. I want to say what I want to say.
Unforeseen delays, we will be arriving at our next destination later than scheduled.
Forget that crap. I watched a guide last night, which got me interested in Magic the Gathering Arena again. The guy was talking about how to play free-to-play and how to get lots of cards, and I was like, okay. I think it could be something to help me just learn Magic. And I don't know, I was gonna try to learn Commander on Magic the Gathering online. I think that's gonna be harder.
Today's cruise includes some delightful views.
That's gonna be
Our
harder.
flight attendants
I think I'm
are
just gonna
here
stick with
with
Arena for now,
details.
and then just do the thing tomorrow and go from there. But there are lots of ways to get a lot of cards in that, but I don't want to give them any money. But you have to basically play and earn stuff, so it's a good way to teach you Magic. I actually caught a video on YouTube because YouTube thinks I like Magic now, and I saw Mr. Happy of Final Fantasy fame was trying Magic for the first time because of the Final Fantasy collab coming up, and he did like a whole hour video of him learning Magic from soup to nuts because he know nothing about it. Commander with friends is going to be the easier
Approaching
way to
body
pace and
A2.
learn.
Planet
Yeah.
is of type high metal
My
content.
brain
world.
is a little older,
Surface temperature is minus
so if I have a week in
16.9 degrees
between
Fahrenheit.
stuff, I'm going to
Gravity
forget.
at the surface is 0.22 G.
Oh, past one, I probably could have gotten away with that, but if I go a whole week without playing, I'm gonna forget so much. So I need something in between to keep the old brain cells happy. That's why I was looking for something to do without you guys. Hey, if you're watching over on YouTube, please leave a like. We're live over on YouTube today. Hopefully my streaming PC holds up. I'm having some issues on there. I don't know what's going on. I might have to just do a reinstall. Hey, click the like button. I'm thinking about just doing a reinstall. Request docking? Request docking? I probably need to do a reinstall
Set
anyway.
her down on landing
because,
pad 14, Commander.
because I've shifted to this PC for all the gaming stuff. I don't need all that. It's like I got stuff installed in 2 different places. And I'm thinking about just going with Linux when I reinstall. But I've been slacking on my Linux rediscovery of trying to find a distro I want. I tried 2 distros and I stopped there. I need to go try some more with some live. They got some live CDs. I call them live CDs. They're not CDs, but I call them live CDs where you can just boot from a USB and use the Linux on your machine and try it out without having to install it.
I'm heading out. Control.
So I'm gonna download a few more of those distros and see how it goes. Some of the Windows-only programs that I've gotten used to that don't have Linux equivalents yet, I've got to reinstall on this machine. But this machine here is going to stay Windows that I'm gaming on. But I am going to be migrating most everything else to Linux. Because
we
Windows
have
10,
docked at Poisson Refinery.
you guys don't know, Windows 10 support is ending in October of this year. So, and Microsoft's they don't lost their mind. So I'm trying to kind of get away from them.
Commander, it's a pleasure to have you here. How can we assist you? Absolutely.
Did they update insulating membranes? They said they were going to, but I looked at Inara and they still look terrible. My browser. Insulating membrane. Master place. Go to commodities. There we go. I want to buy insulating membranes. Dude, the supply is still awful. They didn't do jack. It's like under 20 tons everywhere. And you need like 300 or 400 to make a outpost. I don't know, maybe people turned off their market connector. I'm not getting the data, I don't know. Anyway. It is what it is. Pardon. I heard a rumor that I was watching some random Magic the Gathering streamer and I couldn't find anything online about it. They were talking about possibly Commander Precons were coming to Magic the Gathering Arena. I'm like, but Arena doesn't have Commander, so how is that possible? So I don't know. They were talking about Final Fantasy cards coming to Arena. That's what they were talking about. And somebody in the chat mentioned Commander Precons cards coming to Arena. So I was just like, I haven't found anything about that. I'm still assuming no, that's not happening, but looks like it's ready. Today I'm probably gonna fire up Magic the Gathering Online and try to put together a deck in there. If I can at least do some standard matches and get used to the non-automated Magic the Gathering Arena stuff. Final Fantasy cards will be in Arena, possibly the Commander exclusive ones too, but the Commander format will not be in Arena. Is that a result of the new announcement of the additional universes coming to standard or something? Because from what I've seen in the past, a lot of those expanded universe cards were not in Arena. Like Fallout and yeah, okay, so it is new. All right. I wonder when they're going to start it. Probably with Final Fantasy. That'd be a good idea. I can tell you, there's a record amount of Final Fantasy creators
We're now
that are interested in
16.48
Magic
light
now,
years from Antli sector FW-W C1-8, which is one jump.
and that's the reason why they're doing it. It's brilliant.
Body 9 in this system has unidentified biosigns. Stupid face.
Your face is a face. Jump. Either way, I want to learn more Magic. I'm thinking about putting together some different color decks. Like today, I want to put together a deck that matches the color that I'm going to be playing tomorrow with the Kaiser deck, so I can get used to that kind of style. The dude with the blue hair, he's all in on the Ishtola. That card's gonna be worth so much, let me tell you. I want to buy one of those boxes just to see if I can get it and just hold on to it for value. But that thing is gonna be worth so much. Oh, I lost it. Speaking of Final Fantasy, I'm playing 14 to check out what they did to Black Mage. They took away all the timers, all of them. Just permanently on Fire and Ice mode now. Yeah, I pretty much have abandoned that game. They lost me with the last expansion. I don't know if they're gonna ever get me back. Like, I have no desire to ever come back to that game again. It might not be that pricey. It comes in every precon. Oh, the card is not rare? Okay. I thought it was a rare card. I guess they might have a variant of it that might be rare. Request docking.
No threats on entered.
Set her down on landing pad 7, Egghead.
Listen, I'm not gonna be any more. I'm not gonna be too many more eggheads, lady. Guys was 5 cents, even though he's really good. Oh, okay. I think I heard some news that they were in Final Fantasy that they were talking about nerfing. I saw it through memes. They had the whole death meme. You know how death was going through in and out of doors with a blood trail behind them. They had that they had.
We have docked at system colonization ship.
Yoshi P's face on death, and I think they're gonna nerf machinists. They had machinists on the next door. Kaiser is 93 cents. Okay.
Greetings, Commander. How may we be of service to you?
Gonna be 2 or 3 Yustola cards, the commander, a couple of summons. She's a cat warlock, which is several levels of funny. Yeah, they tend to do that. Like they had Mr. Krabs from the SpongeBob one. He's like a legendary crab, and I think Plankton's some kind of legendary bug or something. Do my overlay. All right, we are at week. You update this data. This is the wrong station. FW-W C1-8.
Probably betting on which one of us loses it first.
I'll show Emperor.
We are at
Let's see how they handle a perfectly timed docking joke.
18%. Eat.
Control together by a Tango Papa Oscar 8. Steady as you go there.
How long until Dragon Ball Universes Beyond? Who knows? I did see that Fortnite is getting solo leveling in the future. I'm like, that's smart. That is taking off. I did not know they had Transformers though. I was watching that video the other day and they mentioned Optimus Prime and Megatron being cards. I was like, are you?
No fire zone exited.
Yeah, that was the exact phrase I said the other day. Magic the Gathering is Fortnite of card game, of trading card games. Yep, exactly what I said. My exact words. There's a Fortnite. They got everybody coming up in there. Like, I wonder how the trading card like arena is now, because Hearthstone was like the leader for a while, but I don't know if they are anymore in terms of like mind share. Yeah. That might change though. That definitely might change. I think this Final Fantasy collab
We're
gonna
now
bring
7.12
a lot
light
of
years from
people
Minas,
to Magic.
which is 1 jump.
Jump. I don't know if they're probably not gonna overtake Hearthstone, but they're gonna get a huge player base increase, and I want to be here for it. By the time it comes out, I want to kind of know how to play the game. I'm hoping I know how to play Magic by the time it comes out, to the point to where I'm not surprised with some mechanic. Like I won't be surprised. I don't know. There's just a lot of cards in this freaking game. Oh man, I had a little throwback to Marvel Snap. There was a really popular artist in Marvel Snap. I think it was Ryan Gonzalez. And I learned through that professor's channel that, or Rian Gonzalez, I think is his name, Rian Gonzalez, that she was making some Marvel cards, or she was making some Magic cards, Magic art. I recognized the art from Marvel Snap. And turns out that Rian Gonzalez was caught plagiarizing other people's art and admitted to it. And I was like, oh, that's not good. And as a result, that professor guy was like, I'm not even going to cover the cards because I feel bad for all the aspiring artists out there that are trying to get their art into Magic, and this person has been caught plagiarizing and they still gave it to her. So he's like, I'm not going to cover it. I was like, oh. And I love Rian Gonzalez's stuff in Magic Marvel Snap. My wife did too. He had the really good Jeff art. Some other stuff.
Body Minas A5 in this system has remaining biological scans of interest to you, Gritty Goose. We can make around 31.61 million credits scanning 7 of 7 species there.
I need to turn that off because I'm not exploring. No, we're going for peace and quiet today. I've been putting up with a lot of noise this program. Where is that at? I think that's under something to do with exploration, not automation. Yeah. Odyssey
Confirmed,
materials.
Commander. Confirmed, Commander.
I think that's it. This feature. Peace and quiet mode, chat.
Confirmed, Commander.
Announce bioscan results.
Affirmative, Commander.
That's what I was looking to turn on. The bioscan results. I'm assuming that's what it is. Yeah, biologicals. Some useful stuff. I just don't want it announced all the time. I've come to the conclusion that Y'shtola is one of the most marketable characters in the franchise. As soon as her cards start going around, the FF Reddit was swarmed with people asking who she was and what she was about. Oh, wow. Those non-Final Fantasy people asking about her? That's interesting. I didn't expect that. I mean, I like her. I like her character. I liked her a lot more than freaking... what's her face? I can't remember her name. Waking Sands lady from The Realm Reborn. I liked her a lot more than her. But she didn't really do much in the last couple of expansions. It's been kind of annoying. Or she's been kind of annoying. I've been more partial to Thanker than and Alphino in the last couple of expansions. They've experienced the most character growth. Y'shtola's just been there. If you need a book read, call Y'shtola. Woo, man. I had fun last night with Monster Hunter, though. Me and David were bunking some monsters. I was playing heavy bowgun for the first time since Worlds. And I was kind of amazed how easy it is. I thought maybe it was different in Worlds, but I could have swore in Monster Hunter World that you had to press a button to block. And in Wilds, I was like pressing the block button, but that's like a perfect block button. You just don't have to do anything and it'll auto block. I was like, what? You just stand there and you automatically block. I'm like, what? So that threw me off. I was like, that's weird. You just run around and you will automatically block when you get hit. Now, if you're shooting, you won't block. Or if you're like doing some animations or stuff. But it was just automatically block. I was like, what? And it made the fights about 80% easier. I was like, this is just brain off mode now. I just shoot, and then when he looks at me, I just stop shooting. And then when I get a clash, I just spam the button. I was like, this is easy mode. Like, compared to Hammer and Honeycomb, where you running around for your life, about to get hit every 5 seconds. This is easy mode. Maybe that's why people like Lance so much, because you do a lot of blocking. I don't know. I know I like that about Sword and Shield when I play Sword and Shield in both World and Rise. But it was an active block. Request docking. Request docking.
Set her down on landing pad 13, Commander.
That was an active block, though. But that auto block shocked me. I was like, this is actually a thing. That's wild. You know, I didn't even know there were commercial submarines until that last one sang. I didn't know. I didn't know that was a thing. Other than like at theme parks and stuff, like Marineland and SeaWorld and stuff. Where it's like a really controlled environment. I had no idea that there was actually stuff like that, you know?
We have docked at Poisson Refinery.
Poisson? The only monster hubster game I played was Try or Hunter. And the only weapon I was good at was Switch Axe. Lots has changed since then. You'll find things have gotten a lot easier. I've watched people go back and play some of the old Monster Hunters, and yeah, things have gotten a lot easier than back in those days. A lot of mostly quality of life stuff. This is mostly quality of life stuff. But it's gotten a lot easier. Oh, congratulations to our winners of Polymaker Filament. Exclamation point Polymaker in chat. We do 3D printing here, in case you guys didn't know. I haven't printed anything in a couple, probably like a week now, but that was the last thing we printed. All that's Polymaker Filament. Congratulations to Solar 3DP and Man or Mutant. They won a spool of Polymaker Filament in our Discord. If you want to enter into this giveaway, go to discord.gg/Borna, look for the giveaways channel, and just click the little button to enter the giveaway. So congrats to those guys. Yes. Yes. Oh, the Nintendo event, I didn't even watch it. Like, did I miss anything good? The Nintendo Day, the little announcement thing? I saw the Metroid trailer was on point vibe for vibes, and I hope to see more. Never was into Metroid. I know of it, know of the game, but never was really into it. I'm glad that they're keeping it alive. Even though I always give Nintendo a hard time for lack of new stuff. But you know, you have your go-to Mario, Metroid franchise, Pokemon.
We're now 16.48
The
light
money
years
makers,
from
so
Antlion
I
sector
respect it.
FW-W C1-8, which is one jump. Body 9 in
respect
this
it.
system has unidentified biosigns. Commander.
At least you didn't go into detail about it.
Confirmed, Commander. Affirmative, Commander. Confirmed, Commander.
Alright, I turned a lot of that announcement stuff off. Biologicals and whatnot. I'm gonna turn it back on when I go exploring though, because it's very useful for that. Right now I'm not exploring. Just to remind you guys, we will be playing Monster Hunter on Saturday. Today we're going to be playing Magic the Gathering after we do some Elite. And tomorrow is also Elite Dangerous and Magic the Gathering. Request docking.
No fire zone entered.
I need to install Affinity on here.
Set her down on landing pad 8, Commander.
I need to uninstall it on my off my other machine and install it on this one since I'm going to be using it on here primarily. So I can make some graphics about the schedule. Because I want to advertise it on YouTube as well. I want people to know when I'm doing what. Hey, Monty, good to see you, man. Welcome.
Monitoring all inspection feeds. Report visual findings as they come in.
Hey, Commander. I'm seeing potential microfractures along starboard hull section.
Oh, is Path of Exile doing something today? GGG live showcase? I guess they're talking about the new classes and whatnot. That'll be a Thursday game for us. If and when that update comes out. Codenuff, welcome, dude. Good to see you, man.
Will this take long? I've got a schedule.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to make a check-in widget. That'd be cool for you guys to check in. We can put the snore sound on it. Oh.
We're done here.
Oh.
We have docked at system colonization ship.
We have, haven't we? I think I gained rep with myself. I lost rep. I canceled like 10 missions because the war was broken.
Maybe they don't even know they won. Or maybe they're laying low.
Either way, if I was them,
Hope you guys are having a good Thursday. I had a good day off yesterday. I needed it. I was not feeling the best. So I was like, I was gonna stream yesterday and I changed my mind. I was like, I need to recuperate. I'm like, I'm not in condition to stream now. So I'm glad I took that day off. There's gonna be another not supposed to be here today. You know, I was gonna be if I were to stream yesterday, I probably would not be as I am today. Honestly, I'd probably be a lot worse.
We're now 7.12 light years from Minas, which is one jump.
Jump. I'm burning up. No, I'm not. What do you mean? Nice. So yeah, I gotta look at what colors I have on my Kaiser deck for tomorrow on Magic. And then we're gonna build a similar color deck today with it. I'm gonna do my best to just like make up stuff like building a deck from scratch. I learned a lot in Marvel Snap when I did that for the first time, and I wasn't relying on other people's decks. I built my own, and I got to learn about my strengths and weaknesses in that game. So I kind of want to do the same in this one, where I go, okay, let's try this and see how I like it, and then if I don't like it, let's find something that does work. I can get behind like white and blue decks. I like them, they're okay, but I feel like I just don't understand them completely. Like I know the gist of them, the basic gist, but I think the rest of the knowledge is just going to come through play. Because you get yourselves in situations where, you know, you can set yourself up for a lot of healing or a lot of some other stuff, and you know, you don't know about that stuff until you see it the first time. So at least I don't know about it until the first time I see it. Like, I didn't know you could do that. You know, that's just me and Magic in general. Just like, I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could do that. You can do that. You can do that. You can do that. So many different cards. Oh, Armor Reformer patch. I forgot about that. Armor Reformer. Hard to say. Armor Reformer. Armor Reformer. Armor Reformer. Fix some bugs in that game.
Hellfire zone entered.
Request docking.
Set her down on landing pad 13. Big doo-doo head.
Tower, this is Patrol. Launch completed.
We have docked at Poisson Refinery.
Poisson. Okay. I think this might be. We're getting close to being done with CMM
How
composites.
can we assist you today? Don't worry. I haven't had my morning coffee either.
All done and you're clear to proceed, Commander.
Let's escape this planet's atmosphere, shall we? Katos, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Chat, show them some lovable love in the chat. Chat, or your band. I'm gonna tell you, mama. Thank you so much, Katos. Congratulations to El Huapo, Azozail, MBR Skater, Shattermage, and Scarisberg. Thanks, man. For those 5 gifted, 5 gifted subscriptions on Twitch. Thank you, man. Appreciate you so much. That was really kind of you, man. Thank you. Catching all the fish.
We're now 16.48 light years from Antli sector FW-W C1-8, which is one jump.
Codenif with the 5 gifted, chat. Show him some love. Thank you so much, Codenif, for the 5 gifted. That 35% off. Kicking in. Thank you so much. Congratulations to Wretched Daisuke, Commander Pyro Joe, Bertle, Coyote BW, and Boros Paladin. Paladin, thank you so much. These people are ad-free now. They can come by and just chill without having to see ads for a whole 30 days. Thank you, Codenif and Kados. Massive support. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Awesome support, guys. Thank you. That's 11 subs already today. Crazy. 2 5 bombs and a resub from Barton. I can count. Don't look at me like that. That's a colonization ship. Request docking.
No fire zone entered.
Set her down on landing pad 5, Commander.
Commander.
If I don't want to. Oh, I don't have a choice. Oh, I see how it is.
Everything looks fine, Commander. Have a good day. Maybe they got lost on some deep space expedition. Or maybe someone made sure they stayed lost.
All right. So where are we at?
We have docked at
percentage-wise?
system colonization ship.
28%. Update our overlay. BGS tick.
Server tick alert. Server tick alert. Hope that woke you up, Commander. Looks like the server tick happened at 2007.
Are you here to take more missions?
Server
or
tick
fraction
alert.
construction exchange?
Server tick alert. Let's see if anything changed on our war. Whoa, Marky with the sub, the resub. Chat, showing some lovable love in the chat. Chat. Thank you so much, Marky. Good to see you, man. Thank you so much for that resub. And market information, tour ships. Action. I don't think it changed. It says we're still at war, of course. But we're still at 46.8. I think that stays the same no matter what. I got a video you need to watch when you switch to Magic the Gathering. Okay. Oh, you go ahead and post it. You're sub now. We can watch it now. What's it about?
Acknowledged Vulcan Delacy Charlie Mike Delta 5. Looking for a slot now. Acknowledged control.
I'm just trading. We can watch something.
Another day, another load of removes.
It's about how stupid a game Magic the Gathering can really get. Oh no. One of these 3,000 life and 6,000 damage games, or 20,000 damage. Where there's so many goblins on the screen that it crashes the client type stuff.
We're now 7.12 light years from Minas, which is one jump.
All right. Jump. Minas. I've been pronouncing it Minas. 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 Could be pronounced probably either way. I don't even know what I gotta look at what colors I am again. What's Kaiser like? God, I barely know the deck. Like a lot of it tomorrow is gonna be me discovering like what the deck can do. It is red, white, and black. Okay. I'm gonna try to build a red, white, and black today. Or at least two of those colors. With the cards I have in MTGA.
No fire zone entered.
Request docking? Request docking?
Set her down on landing pad 2, Commander.
I'm heading out for some refining. Eating like a good tip on a nice location. Tower, this is Patrol. Launch completed.
Procedure initiation. Acknowledged. Recon Charlie Alpha X-ray 5. Your docking pad is being relayed to you now. Initiated control.
We have docked at Poisson Refinery.
MMs. I didn't even see how much we had left. Hold on, let me look.
Greetings, Commander. How may we be of service to you?
Okay, we have 1900. That's like 3 more loads, roughly. I want to get there and be like, oh, I'm done with it. Ah, I wasn't paying attention.
No fire zone exited.
That's your problem. You gotta hold the stuff people actually want, not just what they need.
Next time I see
We're now 16.48 light years from Antley E sector FW-W C1-8, which is 1 jump.
Just 1 jump. Wait a minute. Oh, that is where we're going. I still don't recognize the name of the system. I thought I was like, went to the wrong system. Okay. Oh. 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 Oh, there it is. Check it out after this. After we dock. Request docking.
No fire zone entered.
Set her
Yeah,
down
I'll
on
dock. I have to
landing
check it out
pad
now.
2, Commander.
You edge me.
Well, long time no see.
Long time no see.
And what's this? Arena? Long time no see.
Long time no see.
Kamigawa Neon Dynasty finally released, and besides being a pretty incredible limited format, it also gave us one of the gnarliest text boxes I've ever seen on a Magic card. I mean, look at this. Is he wearing pants? 7 mana, 5/5. Obviously not the coolest part about the card, but let's see that ability. Whenever you cast an artifact, instant, or sorcery spell, copy that spell, you may choose new targets for that copy. This ability triggers only once each turn.
Oh, boy.
Still though,
Whenever I see the word copy and you say shenanigans, I got an idea what's about to happen. Oh my gosh.
We have docked
that
at
can
system
get out of hand
colonization
pretty
ship.
quickly. And whenever an opponent casts an artifact, instant, or sorcery spell, counter that spell. Also triggers once each turn. Still though, it's pretty brutal, especially since a lot of players just don't seem to read that part of the card. For some reason, people ruthlessly play into this ability, which brings us to the problem with today's video. It is very hard to get gameplay footage with Jingataxias on the battlefield, because most of the time, the opponent just scoops right away. Or we get beaten up mercilessly way before we ever get to cast it. Recording games with this deck kind of felt like recording a nature documentary where you just let the camera rolling for hours, waiting for something cool to happen.
Suddenly, it's all over.
But in the end, oh boy, I got some pretty good stuff here, so let's enjoy this rare, glorious footage of how it feels to untap with the new Jingataxias. Which is how we get our boy Jingataxias on the board. Well, here's the deck list if you're interested, but I just show it to you in action. This is the kind of hand we're looking for. For turn 2, we got Explore and Growth Spiral, both essentially draw a card and let us put a land on the battlefield. Then for turn 3 and 4, we got Artifact Ramp like Midnight Clock, which refuels our hand, and Key to the Archive, which lets us draft some pretty insane cards from its spellbook. All of these spells can be copied with Jingataxias. And speaking of, with all this ramp, we can just slam it down onto the battlefield on turn 4 right here. Now this is usually where the opponent just scoops if they don't have an answer. Or they just ruthlessly play into its second ability here, yikes. But instead of shame scooping, our opponent, Real Trooper here, graciously staying in the game so I can show you what the deck does once it untaps with Jingataxia. So once we got it on the battlefield, the first spell we cast each turn doubles up. So how about we play this Primal command here and choose search your library for a creature card, reveal it and put it into your hand, and put target non-creature permanent on top of its owner's library twice. And then if we play a spell on our opponent's turn, it will double up as well. And yeah, you can probably see why people scoop to this deck. Yep, and our opponent also has seen enough. And you know what? I'm gonna explain the rest along the way anyway, so let's jump right into the action.
That's no.
Starting up with a mulligan on the draw, yikes. Well, this one's a bit better. Let's bottomly invoke the winds and see what our opponent does. Plains, and Ajani's Welcome, so whenever a creature enters the battlefield under their control, they gain a life. We draw land, play a temple, land on top, and pass the turn. Opponent, Voice of the Blessed, so whenever they gain life, this gets a counter, enters the battlefield, gain life, gets a counter, up to 3/3. We draw the land, play a land, pass the turn, opponent, place a castle, and Heliod's Uncrowned, so whenever they gain life, they get to place a counter on something. We play Growth Spiral, draw a card, put a land into play, swings for 3, and passes the turn. We draw Fey of Wishes, play a land, play Growth Spiral, draw a land, play it, pass the turn, opponent, place the 4th land, and Trellis.
To show the mana on the top of the card like that? I need to turn that on, that's useful. There's little mana bubbles. They're like, they don't look like that on mine. Maybe I need to turn that on.
Are also getting a counter whenever they gain life. And yeah, here come some triggers. I'm just gonna fast forward through these. The opponent's board is huge, okay? That's all we need to know. Down to 7 already. And they gave the voice lifelink, so another round of triggers. Yikes. Our turn. Draw land. Let's just clear the board for now. Play Baral's Expertise here. Return up to 3 target creatures.
Return up to 3 target artifacts and our creatures to their owner hand. Jeez! I want what?
Or artifacts to their owner's hand, and we get to cast a spell with mana value 4 or less for free. So let's bounce their creatures and play the granted side of.
What is this card?
Payoff wishes for free,
Scarp.
so we can go and
A
take
line
the
of
card out
cliffs
our sideboard. Now,
produced
there's
erosion
obviously
ore by the action of faults.
a lot of cool cards you can put in this sideboard. These are the cards that I'm currently playing here. You can check out my article if you want some inspiration on what cool cards you can include. We take the Reverse Rebuke because they will just redeploy their threats, playable Seiju, and pass the turn. Voice of the Best. Gets alive, gets a counter. Trelasara. Yep, gets alive, gets a counter. Ugh, lethal board state again, so I guess we have to do something about it. Draw land. We do have 7 lands. We could play Jin-Gitaxias here, but I'm pretty sure our opponent will force us to chump block with it. We can also Reverse Rebuke and bounce everything, but I don't think it's worth it yet, so let's play Invoke the Winds. Gain control of target artifact or creature, untap it, so let's steal the Voice of the Blessed and pass the turn. Sadly, not enough blue mana to also cast this Payoff Wishes, but that's fine. And as long as our opponent doesn't kill us here, it's probably fine because we do have the Reverse Rebuke. Talking about Reverse Rebuke, for some reason I popped up the card here.
Return all non-land permanent target controls to their... What is this hand? Is this a control deck? Is that what this is?
Standby for mineral composition data.
This is some control nonsense. It's like, oh no, you're not gonna do that. Oh, you're trying to do something? No. You're just not. No, I'm gonna take those cards. No. We're gonna put those, but no. We're just gonna sit here the whole time and you're not gonna be able to do anything. No. You're not gonna be able to play the game. No.
Here, and it stayed there for the entire phase, so let's zoom in to see what our opponent does. Collected Company, okay. Soul Warden and a Scurry Oak, so they do have the infinite combo here next turn. Good thing we can bounce everything, I guess. They get a bunch of triggers here. Swing in for 6, we chump block with the Voice, and yep, draw Growth Spiral, play Reverse Rebuke, bounce everything, opponent. Ajani's welcome.
Bounce everything?
Ajani's welcome again, okay, and another one.
Another
What?
one.
And a Soul Warden, so wow, I guess we can play Jin-Gitaxias and survive the turn? What? Play Jin-Gitaxias, pass the turn, and I think we might actually be able to untap with Jin-Gitaxias here. Even our Fox can't believe it. That is sweet. Okay, another Soul Warden, so at this point they're getting 5 life whenever a creature enters the battlefield. Yeah, pretty good with Heliod here. 5 counters on this Soul Warden, making it a 6/6, and I guess we just take it down to 1. We are in a bit of a pickle here, to be honest, but I guess there's some things we could do. Well, we kind of just have to get another Barad's Expertise here. We do play 3 of them, so I guess we have 2 left in the deck, so let's explore, copy it, draw a card, it's a Midnight Clock, and Archmage's Charm. Oh, this might actually do it. Play the Midnight Clock, just pass the turn, Midnight Clock gets a counter. Wait, what? Why Wizards? Come on, no bell sound. I guess we gotta fix that in post. Okay, there we go. Okay, opponent can go infinite here by playing the Scurry Oak, but decides to go to combat first. That is fine with me because
45
surprise, surprise, Archmage's Charm, sneaky 3rd ability here, gain control of target non-land permanent with mana value 1 or less. Well, don't mind if I do. Steal the Soul Warden, and what's this? Jin-Gitaxias triggers, copies the spell. Let's steal the other Soul Warden as well. So first of all, they don't have lethal anymore here. Second of all, when a creature enters the battlefield under their control we also gain life. So they play Scurry Oak here, they gain 3 life, we gain 2 life. Heliod Suncrown will put a counter on the creature when they gain life, so put a counter on Scurry Oak, which will create a scroll. So they go infinite here, get infinite tokens and infinite life, and we get slightly less infinite life, but a pretty cool turn of events still. So what are we going to do here? Our opponent will take some time here so we can make up our mind.
Why is so much happening?
Do we want to draw? So if we draw an untapped land here, we have enough mana to play Key to the Archive, copy it with Jin-Gitaxias, and get 2 drafts from its spellbook, which can contain a Time Warp, which will get us an extra turn. That would be pretty good to find another answer. The spellbook also contains Day of Judgment and Regrowth to get back Reverse Rebuke, but we don't have the mana to do any of this, so get an untapped land, get a Time Warp is the easier one. A bit less likely is just straight up drawing Iron's Epiphany, which we do play 3 in the main board. In this case, we get 2 extra turns and then have 1 whole turn to find an answer without dying the next turn. Otherwise, yeah, we just have to wait for our opponent to finish here. While this is going on, let me know in the comments, what do you think about infinite combos on Arena? Do we treat them as though they have infinite life, even though they can't do this because of Arena's limitations? Or do we say that's the game and they have as much life and as many creatures as they manage to create before they time out? Let me know in the comments. I would say we treat them as though they have infinite life because, I mean, that's the magic rules. They present a loop and they can just say, we do this infinite times. And while we're waiting here, how about you tap that like button real quick, huh? That'd be pretty cool. We're actually not waiting though. I'm just gonna fast forward this. You also don't have to like the video. Be a lot cooler if you did though. And here we are, back up from 1 life to 41.
Natalie Portman
Let's see
is
what we draw
online.
here. Oh, yes! Well, that was pretty much the best thing we could have drawn, so Iron's Epiphany, sadly nerfed, so we don't get any birds here. Thanks for that, Wizards. Will get us 2 extra turns to find an answer here. And also, we set through their infinite combo, so they probably have to sit through ours. So, extra turn, Midnight Clock triggers, draw another Midnight Clock. play a key to the archive.
Here comes the
Copies up with
Infiniter.
Jingataxias. Get a demonic tutor. Discard Growth Spiral. Get another copy of Key to the Archive. There's a Time Warp. That is pretty sweet. Discard a Midnight Clock. Put a counter on the clock. Pass the turn. Draw Primal Command. Play a Time Warp. Get 2 extra turns. Play
I remember
Demonic
Infinite
Tutor,
combos
get
and
Alrund's
Marvel
Epiphany,
Snap.
Put a
And you
counter
just
on
had
the
to sit
clock,
there and watch it.
foretell Alrund's Epiphany. Yep, there's another Key to the Archive. Play Primal Command, put a permanent on top of its owner's library, and tutor a creature card. Copy it with Jingataxias. Top the land, get a Fey of Wishes, and the Heliod, get another Jingataxias, probably just to discard it to Key to the Archive. Play the granted side of Fey of Wishes, get another Alrund's Epiphany, foretell it. Extra turn, number 3 or 4.
no.
I already lost count. Alrund's Epiphany, copy it, get 2 extra turns. My god. Get some birds, get some life. Growth Spiral,
It just
put
keeps
a land
getting
into
extra
play.
turns.
Counter on the Midnight Clock. Pass the
Dong.
turn. Play a Key to the Archive, copy it. Another Time Warp, that is pretty sweet. There's a Day of Judgment. I mean, that will clear the board, but at this point, I think we're trying to win the game here. And actually, we are pretty much infinite now, but the way we win this game will take some time. So I'll just stop it right here for a second and explain the concept. At this point, we will never pass to our opponent again as long as we cast an extra turn spell every 2 turns. Our Alrund's Epiphanies
this
will
stuff
exile themselves,
banned
but
in,
Time
like,
Warps
comp?
will actually go to the graveyard. So regrowths and demonic tutors out of the archive can find and
This
recover
seems
them,
wrong.
while our Midnight Clocks and Primal Commands will shuffle our graveyard back into our library to do all this again and again. Ra's expertise can bounce our keys to trigger them again, giving us pretty much infinite access to its spellbook. The longer we do this, the more our library becomes a pile of Time Warps and regrowths, which is pretty good if you want to go infinite. Now I do attack the opponent here so they don't scoop in case they think we're just flexing on them, but technically they have infinite life after their combo, so we basically have to find another way to kill them, which is drafting from the Key to the Archive spellbook until we find Approach of the Second Sun, cast it twice, win the game. And I guess after this, you will know why every opponent scoops to this deck. So, here it comes. Play Fey of Wishes, gain some life. Play another Fey of Wishes, gain some more life. Swing with the birds. End the turn. Midnight Clock. Play a Time Warp. Double turn. Play a land. Put the final counter on Midnight Clock, so we shuffle our hand and graveyard into our library and draw 7 new cards. There's a Time Warp. Nice.
I'm glad
Play
I'm
another
looking at
Midnight
this
Clock,
because if
and a
I
Growth
recognize
Spiral.
this, I'm
Put
conceding
a land into
instantly.
play.
I'm just out.
Swing in. Discard 2 lands to bounce Fey of Wishes. Pass the turn. Time Warp. Copy it. Swing in. Barrage Expertise, bounce our Fey of Wishes and our Key to the Archives. Key to the Archive for free. Maybe we find an Approach of the Second Sun here. Nope. Get a Regrowth. Discard Invoke the Winds. Play another key. Time Warp. Pass the turn. Draw land. Time Warp. Copy it. Swing for 2. Play a Granted. Get a Discover the Formula. Play a Granted. Get a Seagate Restoration. Oh, never mind. Misclick and get a Pact of Negation. I guess it doesn't matter. Play the Fey of Wishes. Next turn. Regrow for Time Warp, copy it, get another Time Warp, swing for 4, play Alrund's Epiphany, get 2 birds, pass the turn, play Time Warp, copy it, swing for 6, pass the turn, draw land, play Discover the Formula, seek 3 non-land cards, everything costs 1 less, copy it. Well, I guess this Key to the Archive only costs 2 now, so let's play it. Approach, nope, take a Regrowth, Barrage Expertise, bounce our Key to the Archives, play a key. Time Warp, okay. Discard an Explorer. Swing for 6. Play a Midnight Clock. Play a Growth Spiral. Put a land into play. Play another Key to the Archive. Approach. Nope. Another Regrowth. Play land. Discard 2 hand size. Pass the turn. 2 Midnight Clocks trigger. Play a Key to the Archive. Copy it. Approach. No. Take a Lightning Bolt and discard it. Another key. Is it an approach? Nope. Bounce our opponent's board, just in case, I guess, so we can swing with everything. Yeah, no wonder everybody scoops against this deck. This is kind of stupid. Play a land, swing with everything. Play a Time Warp, copy it, extra turn. And our opponent finally scooping it up here. This gotta be the longest game I've ever recorded. Like, even after all this editing, we had like, what, 17 minutes here? So we kinda don't have time for another game. Although, yeah, I kinda have to show you something like this one. On the draw again, but pretty good hand, especially if you find a land with this Temple of Mystery. Opponent plays a forest and a Jaspera Sentinel. Play the temple, land on top, nice. Opponent plays a forest, Elvish Warmaster, taps it for Jaspera Sentinel, plays a Llanowar Elf, creates a token, okay. We draw the land, play it, pass the turn. Oh, Elvish Clancaller, wow. Really beginning to feel like I'm just showing you this game to show you a problem with this deck here. I mean, we can Growth Spiral and put a land into play. Oh my god, another Clancaller. Wow, yeah, okay. So this deck doesn't really have a chance against this kind of aggro decks. I mean, we can play a Midnight Clock into an Explore here. It doesn't matter, we had no chance of ever winning this. Just thought you should know, but then again, you can win them all. And with that, remember to like and subscribe. Oh, I mean, unless you want to see a bonus game. on the draw again. Okay, but we do have a pretty good hand, so that's a keep. Opponent Fable Passage for Swamp. We play Tap Land Go. Opponent plays a castle, Maya Trident, mills 2 lands, gets 2 life, draw a land, play a forest, explore, play a land, pass the turn. Opponent Fable Passage for Mountain this time, and Quadrant Familiar drains us 1, swings 2 down to 17. Play a land, Midnight Clock, explore. Do we find a land here? Nope, so let's just pass the turn. Priest of Forgotten Gods, Croxa, so we discard a card here, discard Invoke the Winds, swings for 3, down to 14, Midnight Clock triggers, and no land, but key to the archive, play it, get a board wipe, discard.
I love how he's editing in that
another
bell
Maya
sound
Trident,
every
mills 2 more
time
lands,
midnight
swings in for 3,
or midnight clock
plays
triggers.
another Croxa, and in response to the sacrifice trigger,
He just
sacrifices
edits
it
that
to Priest
in.
of the Forgotten Gods,
Dong.
draw a card, get some mana. We
It almost
discard
seems like it's
Archmage's
part of the
Charm,
game.
And draw and explore, okay. Wipe the board and keep up Archmage's Charm as a counter. Opponent Timuret Calls the Dead. Okay, so they mill 3 cards and then they can exile a creature or enchantment card to create a 2/2 zombie token. That's fine with me. And draw Jingataxias, and you know what? We might just play it because our opponent might not have an answer for it. Saga triggers. And let's see what they do about this. They didn't scoop yet. Escape a Croxa. Okay, so we discard Explore, and they pass the turn. Ooh, we draw Invoke the Winds, so okay. Gain control of target creature, copy it, gain control of another target creature. That's pretty good. A swing in with Jingataxias. Let's see if our opponent can do anything about it. Saga, last triggers, rise to the top. Shocks in another Blood Crypt and escapes another Croxa. Discard the Jingataxias, and what do they do here? Whoop! Yep, the obligatory misplay. To be fair, I recorded these games right when Neon Dynasty released, so people probably just make this mistake once, but it seems like a lot of people had their first time with me here. Oh, that sounds so wrong. Not scooping it though, so Midnight Clock triggers, we draw Fae of Wishes, play the Granted side, copy it, get 2 cards out of our sideboard, it's Aaron's Epiphany to take extra turns, and Tormod's Crypt to deal with their graveyard, foretell the Epiphany, and there it is. Good game from our opponent. Luckily, they scooped here, so we don't have to sit through this whole thing again, and I don't have to edit all of this again. If you want to see me play more Jingataxias, you can check out next week's Commander Clash, where I play it as a commander, not including extra turn spells though, because...
What set was this in? I don't recognize this icon. What set did this card come in? Because that had to be a thing. When that, oof.
And this would be kind of boring. If you want to see more of my content, check out my playlist here. And
Good video.
with that, remember to like and subscribe. And
Good video. That's just something to look for, I guess, when I get on the... I see that card, I'm just leaving. I'm just like, bye! Alright, we're at 32% now. Back down. Let's get our music going again. Wrong browser. I should close that. Otherwise, you get a gritty goose, it'll play that one instead.
Monitoring stealth system.
There we are.
Notifying any operational issues.
Jump.
No fire zone exited.
Well, I hate when that happens.
Appreciated. Control.
I'm telling you, man, this is something, it's so hard to explain to people, but it has happened to you, I guarantee you. In the world of like mobile apps and dynamic UI, right? You see something on your phone and you go to tap it. You put your thumb over it and you're gonna tap it. A new dialogue pops up or shifts up from the left to right where your thumb is tapping, and you end up tapping something else.
Minas, which is 1 jump.
I can't stand. Let me tell you how much I hate that crap. It happens on websites. It happens on my phone.
Commander
where I go
Jazz Zero
and
G
I
is
move my
online.
cursor to click on something, and then something pops right in front of it, and I click on that instead. And there used to be some like it's like why? I'm English. That's English. It drives me nuts, man. That literally just happened to me. I was opening an app, and I went to tap an icon at the bottom because there's a row of icons at the bottom. Something it wasn't even a notification. It was something in the app that I was using. Notifications I can get. I can understand, you know, whatever. It was just something in the app popped up right in front of me, and I tapped it. I don't even know what it was. I may have opted into spam for all I know. I don't know. I may have just opted into like being spam for the rest of my life by tap. It went away, and I don't even know what I tapped. Oh man! Ever since the onset of Web 2.0, that has been the bane of my existence. These dynamic websites where things shift and move automatically based on some arbitrary rules. Bring back static websites, man. Where if I click somewhere, I don't have to worry about something jumping in front of me. That's how they had like intrusive like ads for a long time that did that. That's what one of the things that made Google so popular is that they came out with these like text-based ads and really less intrusive ads. In the early days of the web, you used to go to a website and you go to click on a link and then an ad would pop up in front of where you're gonna click, and you click the ad instead. It'd fool you. And that's where a lot of these sites have like these fake download links. It's like you go to download something from a download site and there's like 12 ads that have a giant download button, trying to fool you to click on that instead. Ugh. Okay, that's my rant. I'm done. Every time it happens, man, I get a little bit more upset, and I'm trying to calm down. Because it doesn't have to be that way. It really doesn't. There's other ways of doing that kind of stuff. I tried to explain this to people like years ago, and people, they gave me these looks like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I can't be the only one who's this has happened to. You just dismiss it? Yeah. Yeah, Brave does a good job of blocking pop-ups. I wish you could block pop-ups in the apps, because I was inside of an app when it happened. Ugh. Bro, I don't know what I did. I don't know what I tapped. I hope it wasn't... I hope I don't get like a bunch of emails now. Yeah, that's why I don't like the new timelines that social medias have. Because back in the day, you would have like a timeline information. You see something you want to watch, you would tap on it or click on it, and you can watch that thing. In current year, you know what happens? The page automatically refreshes while you're about to tap, and then you end up tapping on something you don't want to see. So the algorithm's like, oh, I didn't know you were into drunk whales that beached on the Isles of Ireland. I'm just like, I didn't tap that. I was trying to tap the article about the funny cat. I want to see the funny cat. And then I tap, and then all of a sudden it refreshes, and now I'm seeing drunken whales on the beaches of Ireland.
No fire zone entered.
Request docking.
Set her down on landing pad 4, Commander.
I'm okay, Chad. Don't worry about me. I'm good. I had to get that out, though. Happens way too often. Way too often. Honestly, I don't know how exactly they can fix it. I just fix it. I got 2 questions. Do you like Walking Dead show? 2, did you say you want to make a deck that's red, white, black? Yes, I'm going to make a deck that's red, white, and black. The Walking Dead show, I really haven't watched. I've been meaning to go back and watch it. But I haven't watched it. I know of the memes like Carl. I know about that stuff, but I've never watched Walking Dead. Because I was gonna play the Telltale's games of it a while ago. But I told chat at the time, I was like, I've never seen the show. They're like, you got to watch it. And I was like, okay, I'll watch it at some point. But I haven't seen it yet.
We have docked at Poisson Refinery.
Poisson?
Greetings, Commander. How may we be of service to you?
The reason I asked is because there's a Walking Dead magic cards and Nigon's red, white, black. Oh, nice. Is it commander or is it standard? Because I'm going to play tomorrow in our magic thing. I'm going to play a red, white, black Kaiser from Fallout New Vegas, or Fallout. Just basically the Fallout magic cards. And today I want to build a standard deck
No fire zone exited.
with a similar playstyle, so I can get used to it. I don't know if I can get 3 colors in standard though. That might be hard. I'm not sure if it's standard, but Nigon can be used as a commander. Okay. Yeah. Today I'm interested in standard. And since I'm going to be playing on Arena, I gotta use what I got. So probably going to be a bunch of common starter deck stuff.
We're now 16.48 light years from Antley E sector FW-W C1-8, which is 1 jump.
Jump. I just got an email from Star Citizen that 4.1 is out. I don't know what that means, but yay, 4.1. Alright, we're coming up on 2-hour streaming, so after I dock and drop this stuff off, I'm going to take my first stretch break of the day. Quest dock.
Set her down on landing pad 21, Commander.
Whoa. The ship just buzzed by me, almost hit me.
Wonderful.
We have docked at system colonization ship.
All right. We're at 38%.
Our Commander Warner, welcome.
Take a big chunk of
Good to
that
see a friendly face.
out of the CMM composites. Pretty much almost all of them. There's only 334 left. All right, chat. I will be back. Thanks for watching.
System colonization ship tower. Mining vessel Cosmic Prospector on Band 7. Request IR clearance to maintain. Information Bravo.
Cosmic Prospector, claim to destination via earthly sector. Change 3 departure. Cosmic Prospector, you are released for departure.
Cosmic Prospector. This is Kilo X-ray. See you around.
Icarus Smith is online.
I'm back. Thanks for waiting, guys. Apologize for the extended break. Had to go to the bathroom, get some food. And we got food here now. We're going to consume said quantities.
Appreciated. Control.
Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Oh, lost the music. There it is.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. This delivery driver saw this person's cat, and I'm not sure why, but they started licking it.
Hey Kriegs, welcome dude.
She has no idea that she has a hole in her gas tank.
You want a race?
Come on, guys, make my night.
Acknowledged. Control. Just completing final checks.
Whoever designed this water slide needs to go to jail.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up?
This US Army soldier just graduated, and according to tradition, they can't move until a family member touches them. So her brother decided to not touch her to see what would happen.
Do you want some? Do you want some?
These Oreos look pretty good, don't they?
Do you want some? Look at that little hat.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Look at Are you smiling? Are you smiling, soldier?
I don't think you're supposed to be smiling.
You're not supposed to be doing nothing.
So this is a nightmare elevator situation.
Oh. Oh no. Oblivious. Well,
This guy knows how to make his voice sound like an echo.
This part is where they film. Mortal will come on bed 555.
that's weird.
Where Liu Kang versus Kitana. Here, in this beach.
Fun fact, if you didn't know this about Samsung phones, every single Samsung phone comes preloaded with an image of a chihuahua. I swear to God, every single one of them. Look.
He was trying to predict when lightning would strike.
Ó o trovão. Olha o trovão.
So I guess iguanas are actually terrifying.
Hey, Lassie, I got you a stuffed animal. Oh, okay.
A few days ago, there was a rocket launch that left behind a really weird phenomenon. It's called a blue spiral, and it's caused by frozen rocket fuel.
If I see that in the air, I'm running. It's like a moving hurricane warning. Ravens are weird.
We're not doing tickles. Tickle. Good boy.
I just found out that gas stations have this really cool fire extinguishing mechanism in place.
See it. I see it. Yes, the Twitch server's dying. I'm dropping frames.
Greatest dancing robot in the world.